The ancient civilization of Egypt has always been shrouded in mystery. From its religious practices to its long-forgotten language, Egyptian culture has more than enough buried secrets to keep both archaeologists and Egyptologists busy in the pursuit of the truth for many generations to come. Definitely one of the most puzzling mysteries on the planet, the Great Pyramids of Giza have been classified as one of the 7 wonders of our world. The sheer size, precision and manpower required to build such a colossal structure is nearly impossible, even in the modern era, which makes it all the more mysterious that an ancient culture such as one of the first civilizations ever to arise had the engineering capacity and means to create the massive pyramids of Giza. For a reference to the size of the pyramids, on average each block of the colossal structure weighs roughly 2.5 metric tons, with over 2.3 million blocks making up the entirety of the structure. Not only did this require 315 blocks to be moved in place each day for the next 20 years, but to accomplish such a building scale of delivering the large stones and moving them into place even today would be a near impossible feat unable to be matched. If a stone wall was made to be 2 feet high and 4 inches wide, using the blocks of the pyramid at Giza, the wall would wrap around the circumference of the entire world. Not only this, but the blocks were made with such perfect precision that each block appears to be an exact clone in size to the rest of the blocks of the pyramid, meaning the cut of each stone was so perfect, it would be impossible to slide something as thin as a piece of paper between any 2 stones. The only way to accomplish such a precision cut in the modern era would be to rely on laser guiding and cutting. Modern travellers have highlighted these lines between the rocks, and as mentioned in some of the cases you can't even fit a piece of paper between them, which in turn has only led to more theories being put forward for how the ancient Egyptians were able to achieve what they did. This large-scale effort has never been replicated. However, we have done things in the modern day that's led to people picking up on how impressive these structures are. For example, just recently an interesting video surfaced online which showed 3 large diggers attempting to move a stone block, but the 3 of them couldn't even move the block in the slightest, with some of the diggers even being lifted up due to the weight of the block. Enthusiasts online speculated about the weight of the rock, with some guessing that it weighs in the region of 2 to 6 tons, while the high estimates put the rock at 8 to 15 tons. Regardless though, this is nothing compared to some of the larger blocks that can be found in the pyramids, which weigh between 25 to 80 tons. Regardless of where this construction effort took place, people have shared the same views, questioning how an ancient civilization was able to achieve what they did, especially when in this day and age we're struggling to move these stones with modern machinery. The fact that these 3 machines couldn't even move this block in the slightest shows how impressive this feat is. Modern researchers have said that the ancient Egyptians moved these massive stone blocks by using wooden planks, with archaeologists from the French Institute for Oriental Archaeology in Cairo said that this method is the one they used. Interestingly though, some researchers have spoken out about this method, saying that any discovery that is made from ancient times is impressive and should be preserved in the best way possible, but notes that the pyramid and ramp connection is a bit of a stretch. Another thing that researchers have discovered is that the pyramids themselves aren't just massive stone structures. As new discoveries and 3D mapping of the pyramid continues, even more mysterious natures of their structures were found, with archaeologists and Egyptologists saying that they found high traces of chemical compounds throughout the shafts of the pyramids, and that they had the ability to generate a massive amount of hydrogen by utilizing commonly found base chemicals in the region. This has led some to theorize that the pyramids themselves could have once been powerful hydrogen generators, capable of supplying electricity and energy similar to modern-day power plants. Considering no other explanations for the trace chemicals have been posited forward with any success, it appears to be the only standing theory relative to explaining any purpose that the pyramid had, considering not a single body or artifact has been found inside the structures, including chambers never previously opened inside the colossal structure. Whatever theory you subscribe to, The nature of the pyramids are not just a mystery of Egypt, but a mystery of the history of humanity. One of the most overwhelming pieces can also be found by looking at these massive structures, and the math used to construct them, the royal cubit. The ancient Egyptian royal cubit is the oldest attested standard of measurement, dating further back than 4000 BCE, making it one of man's earliest tools used in construction. The strange thing about this is not the age of the measurement system, but rather the math behind it. The Egyptian royal cubit is exactly equal to pi minus pi squared. It uses a perfect measurement of well-known mathematical discoveries in the modern age to get perfect units of measurement. Interestingly enough, this unit is a perfect subdivision of the circumference of the Earth. Many scholars will wrongly assume that the Egyptian royal cubit was measured by using the distance from the pharaoh's elbow to his fingertip, but that is far from the truth. This means that not only did the Egyptians base their measurement off the subdivision of the Earth itself, but also mapped out the Earth's size, rotation, movements, and even the latitude and longitude of the planet all the way back in 4000 BCE. For those that believe this could be impossible, the pyramid at Giza uses this royal cubit measurement system and comes out to a perfect subdivision of Earth, being exactly 1 out of 172,800 units of the Earth's circumference. Not only this, but oddly enough, the latitude and longitude of the pyramid comes out to be exactly the speed of light, something impossible to have known for such an ancient civilization. So what do you make of these interesting discoveries and announcements? And how do you think the ancient Egyptians constructed the pyramids? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.